am I supposed to do? Go up to this strange girl in my biology class and say, "Hello, I'd like you to take your clothes off and jump on me"?
I would.
That was funny though. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new, welcome. Today we are watching Fast Times at Ridgemont High. As far as I can tell, this came out in the 80s. I know about this film because I'm so deep into 80s movies that it's referenced a lot, and it's still referenced a lot to this day. Um, I'm not sure about any lines from it or anything, but there is one scene in particular that gets a lot of attention from pop culture, which is, I believe it's a slow motion scene, and uh, the girl's in a red bikini and stuff. And I believe she's just like either walking straight to the pool or something, or it's like a sprinkler system comes on or something, because it's just slow motion and you just see this water as she's get splashed on her while she's walking down the sidewalk or something like that. So um I just want to kind of know what the context of that scene is, since it's so iconic, and I will point it out in the when we get to that, but it also might be the thumbnail for this video. We'll have to see how that goes. If I deem that if it's not suitable for the actual thumbnail, but we'll see how I feel. Given some of my other thumbnails, I've had to question that myself. But let's just see um let's just see the actual scene in all its context first before I make that decision. The thumbnail might be something completely different. Who knows? But yeah, the other reason why I'm doing this is it is December 30th. You guys probably won't see this until the end of January into February, possibly. Because the reason why I'm doing this is because it leaves the streaming service on the 1st of January. So it's still 2023. It's December 30th, 2023. So I want to get this movie at least recorded before the 1st of 2024, of January 2024. So with all that said, guys, let's actually go ahead and just get right into the movie. We got the beat by the Go-Go's. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. They got the beat, they got the beat. Yeah, they got the beat. Playing some games at the arcade. Interesting choice. It's really hard not to sing with this song. You don't see a whole lot of female directors.
You the guy with the Van Halen tickets?
Van Halen, nice.
$20 a piece.
Those tickets are only $12.50. All the other scalpers are sold out. We'll take them.
What did I say, 25?
20.
Each.
What's the matter? You look depressed.
I hate working the theater. All the action's on the other side of the mall.
But why is that?
How's it going? You want to take his table?
Oh, because of the girls on the other side.
Remotely funny. Just laugh like you never heard anything so funny. And smile.
So, you working hard or hardly working?
19. How old are you?
26. Think we could still be friends?
So what can I get for you?
I think you guys could.
And your phone number. This one's on you, dude.
You guys had shirts on when you came in here.
Something happened to him, man.
See that sign?
No shirt, no shoes, no dice.
Right.
No dice.
Learn it. Know it.
Live it.
Live it.
I read that one.
Stace, why don't you just call him?
I can't.
Yes, you can. Guys love that sort of thing.
Yeah. I don't know the name of the song, but I don't know but I've heard this song before. An American girl. Sorry guys, you're gonna get. I can't sing word shit. I know that. You're gonna get it at times just because I can't resist. Kind of like with the Go-Go's.
Some alumni gave Jefferson that car for playing football when he was a sophomore.
Car looks great. I mean, really terrific. You're really keeping it up wonderfully. Don't fuck with it.
Ooh.
You want to work at All American Burger? I can probably get you in there. Just let me talk to Dennis Taylor.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave him hanging like that.
My name is Mr. Hand.
Mr. Hand?
Can you attend my class?
No.
We have a 20-question quiz every Friday. Your grade is the average of all your quizzes, plus the midterm and final, which counts for 1/3. Got it?
Why does that bring back memories?
No eating in this class. You get used to doing your own business on your own time. That's one demand I make.
This is U.S. history. See the globe right there.
I get so lonely when I hear that third attendance bell ring and all my kids are not here.
He's being a smart ass.
Mr. Spicoli.
That's the name they gave me.
Wow.
Hey, bud, what's your problem?
I think you know where the front office is.
Linda, that girl looks just like that Benatar.
That Pinatar? Nice.
Do it or you don't? No. They're like variables that I might not be good at. Blowjob.
Simple. Well, I say that.
Don't bite.
Yeah, don't bite.
Slide it in.
Takes practice.
Just practice.
Good day, everyone. My name is Mr. Vargas.
I think I know that actor. Or he looks very familiar. Or he looks like an actor I would know is what I was trying to say there.
I'm in love.
You
With
are a
who?
wuss. Part wimp and part pussy.
What do you mean wuss?
You get a number?
No.
Did you get a name?
No, it's too soon.
It's never too soon, man.
Yeah, it's never too soon to get a name, get a number, that sort of thing.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Go up to this strange girl in my biology class and say, hello, I'd like you to take your clothes off and jump on me?
I would.
That was funny though.
Start from the minute you walk into biology, guys.
Why is his name Rat? Does that play on the Rat band in the 80s?
I mean, I just send out this vibe, and I have personally found that women do respond.
The attitude.
Yeah, the attitude dictates that you don't care whether she comes, stays, lays, or prays. I mean, whatever happens, your toes are still tapping. Now, when you got that, then you have the attitude.
I actually don't know this song in the background. I'm gonna have to look it up. If I can find it, that is. The only reason I'm not singing is because I don't know the words to the song.
Am I gonna get to first base?
She's not done it before, correct? Even kissed a guy. I didn't read what it said up top.
I like crying. You do? It hurts so bad. Don't worry. Keep doing it. It gets a lot better, I swear. Better.
Get better.
Get rid of him for me?
Say, who the hell is Ron Johnson?
Thank you very much.
I don't understand why you want to break up with a girl like that.
I'm a single successful guy.
Wouldn't say that. You work at a fast food place or a restaurant. Well, I guess if you're happy doing it, you're happy doing it.
C, D,
F.
F. What are you people? On dope?
I don't know what.
This amendment to our Constitution has a profound impact upon all of our... Where is Jeff Spicoli?
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell you that either. I didn't know it was an amendment.
What is this fascination with truancy?
We got better things. I say we got better things to do, but it's more like we just don't care.
What's the reason for your truancy?
Just couldn't make it on time.
You mean you couldn't or you wouldn't?
I don't know. What's it gonna make him do? Examine that word?
I'm going to leave your words on this board for all my classes to enjoy, giving you full credit, of course, Mr. Spicoli.
I kind of like that, but I kind of don't at the same time.
I'm gonna get so fat working here, no one's ever gonna want to take me out. I guess Ron hasn't called yet, huh? Not since November.
You know, Damone, I noticed I was starting to get a pimple this morning. And I thought maybe
The shyness routine is really starting to aggravate.
A rat in the other, I forget her name, man. I know she's the main character, but the one who's having trouble with the stereo salesman, if they're gonna get together.
I know you're from biology class.
Yeah. Can I have your phone number so I can ask you out sometime?
Do you have a pen? This one's out of ink.
He was nervous, but he got through it, and I applaud him for that. Even though my arms are crossed at the moment, but could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse.
This is not the best breakfast I ever ate, and I'd like my money back.
Well, you ate most of it already, so...
You see that sign? It says 100% guaranteed. Just put your little hand back in the cash register and give me my $2.75 back, please, Brad. It says 100% guaranteed, you moron.
Mister, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna kick 100% of your ass!
Your employee here used profanity and threatened me with violence.
Mr. Hamilton, did you threaten this customer or use profanity in any way?
Yes.
Yes. You're fired.
So I bet that changes his plan.
If you'd apologize to Dennis, I'm sure he'd take you back.
Fuck Dennis Taylor.
I've been trying to think of a way to tell you this. Yeah, go out with other people. I still want to be friends.
I still want to be friends.
What's your 5-point plan?
You never let on how much you like a girl. 2, you always call the shots. Now 3, act like wherever you are, that's the place to be. 4, when ordering food, you find out what she wants, then order for the both of you. It's a classy move. 5, it was down to making out. Put on side 1 of Led Zeppelin 4.
What is that song?
Yeah, I'll have the knockwurst.
Knockwurst. What is that?
Are you ready to order here?
Why the dramatic music? Oh, because he has.
I left my wallet at home. Drive to my house, get my wallet, and bring it back here.
Really kind of busy, Rat.
Yeah, you're super busy.
All right, but you owe me for this one.
What did you guys have? Like a 5-course meal or something? That's a joke, guys. That's a joke.
2 more Cokes?
2 more Cokes.
Oh, he has to stall for times.
Hey, listen, I found your wallet the other day. Want it back?
Oh, wow.
You want to come in for a sec?
Okay, sure.
I didn't think she'd invite him in.
What do you want to do?
That's a good question.
Remember him, Mr. Deegan?
You had Deegan? He always wore the same suit.
Was that?
Well, it's going very well.
You know, I just thought of something.
What's that?
My sister is crazy when it comes to her car. It's got to be back by 11.
You want to call her?
I'll call you. Well, I'll see you in class.
Oh, this is not good. Don't take it personally. Don't take it personally. What's wrong with you, Rat?
Well, Stace, Mark Ratner is definitely somebody that you would have to make the first move with. Linda, I did. I made the first move. I made the second move. I made a complete jerk out of myself is what I did.
It's his confidence, though, it hasn't it? It's nothing to do with you. It's his confidence.
I was really beginning to like him. Yeah, well, if that's true, you better find somebody else fast.
Car. Don't hustle it. Where is this party? Make a right here.
You may or may not be. You may or may not not be trying, but it does look like it's trying.
My brother's gonna kill us. He's gonna kill us.
You.
Make up your mind, dude. Is he gonna
I'm pretty-
shit or is he gonna kill us?
Make up your mind. We're just gonna shit then kill us. The band or President Lincoln?
I don't believe those guys at Lincoln did this to Jefferson's car.
Oh, this is the car that they drove into a pile of cinder blocks.
Hi, Brad. God, he hardly even talks anymore. Yeah, I know. Hi, Brad. You know how cute I always thought you were.
Okay, guys. This is the scene right here that I was talking about earlier, as far as probably the one scene that I know of. So now that I know the context.
Oh, wait just a minute. Anybody fucking knock anymore?
The answer to that would be no, apparently not.
Now, in 1898, Spain owned Cuba. The United States decided to throw a little weight around and,
And who's locked out now?
Who is it? Mr. Pizza Guy.
Yeah, that'd be Mr. Pizza Guy.
Who ordered the double cheese and sausage?
Right here, dude.
I don't know what his deal is, his problem, not the teacher, the guy, the last thing that I can't say.
If I'm here and you're here, doesn't that make it our time?
yours, mine, and everyone else's in this room. Hamilton, Brandt, Kornfeld, up front. Mr. Spicoli has been kind enough to bring us a snack.
Basically for everybody else but him.
Get a good one?
Oh, that's why his expression.
Mark Ratner really likes you. You like him?
Mark is really nice,
Oh,
but I think I like you.
ouch.
You have any iced tea?
This is great iced tea.
He hadn't even drank it yet.
These will fit you.
Mike?
I think I came. Didn't you feel it?
Yeah, I guess I did.
Yes, I did.
How long did Ridgemont take? Ridgemont took 15 to 20 minutes.
Lying through your teeth, because it was pretty much instant.
Kind of in a hurry. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do.
Yeah, I'm in a hurry too.
Boys at IBM ordered a whole stack of those catch of the day boxes.
I wonder whatever happened to IBM. Probably not the same thing that they're talking about, but still, you know the IBM with the blue IBM letters.
Hamilton, you're going over there as a representative of Captain Hook Fish and Chips.
Captain Hook fish and chips. I thought it was a Long John Silver's kind of knockoff.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Don't go.
At least he's not going after Stacy's mom. Sorry, I had to reference that song, even though that song doesn't come out until 2003.
You to know that I'm pregnant.
Really?
How do you know it's mine? I mean, we only did it once.
I haven't been with anybody else.
We gotta get an abortion.
I got that plan. It's gonna cost $150 at the free clinic. Half, okay?
$75 and a ride.
Okay, at least they're having a discussion about it, or had a discussion about it.
Hey, Rick. Listen, I need that $50 you owe me, but I need my $50. How
about Thursday?
Thursday's too late.
You didn't actually go into the thing.
I can't let you go unless you have a ride home.
Oh, I told my boyfriend to meet me downstairs.
Okay.
Brad.
Oh, I didn't realize the implications of that.
You're not gonna tell me, are you? Just be your secret. You all right?
Yeah.
Well, Mike Damone's a no-brain little prick, Stacy. I'm not gonna let him get away with this.
She doesn't need to get involved in this. It's done, it's over. Just let it go. It's nice that you want to be there for your friend, but you had no business to do what you just did.
Mo, what went on between you and Stacy?
I mean, it happened a month ago. I've been trying to think of a way to tell you ever since.
No, I don't understand.
She never really was your girlfriend, right?
Hey, fuck you, Damone.
Woke up in the great mood. I don't know what the hell happened.
There's something to be said for that. I woke up in a great mood and I don't know what happened. Just in general, it's kind of funny.
Arthur was good enough to die last week of heart failure.
Good enough to die of heart failure.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. So nice.
Again with the nice. Cheating on tests in inventive ways. Ooh, that's kind of real interesting.
That's better. Entree. Mr. Hahn.
You wasted a total of 8 hours of my time this year. I'm glad I remembered to bring an extra copy, just for you.
Yeah, he's not gonna get out of it. Although I would imagine that, that's breaking a few laws, if not at least rules.
I want to apologize for everything that's happened. I mean, I'm really sorry. Are we still friends? Huh?
I think I've made my point with you tonight, huh? If you pass.
Val, you're gonna flunk me?
It's not him that's gonna fail you, it's yourself that you're gonna fail. This is what I've been saying this entire movie. I know this song, I know that song, I know this song, I know that song. You know the woolly wool? Yeah, I know this one too.
I don't want sex. Anyone can have sex. I want a relationship. I want romance. I have this picture of me that I wanted to give to you. So that you'll remember to call me over the summer.
I'm not sure. I'll give you a call sometime.
That'd be great.
Stacy. Why don't you get a job, Spicoli?
What for?
Yeah, but how are you gonna get the money for the buzz?
First door on the left.
Do you know your left from your right?
Okay. Now! It's safe! Behind the donuts! They just taught me the procedure and let me figure it out. Get off my case, motherfucker!
Dolls, man.
Got you, you son of a bitch!
Shoot him in the leg, shoot him in the leg. June 12th. Expect the copy. I didn't notice it, but it says Ridgemont Mall on the side. Alright guys, I actually enjoyed that more than I thought I would. Because it's usually not my type of movie to go sit and watch. When I think about those types of movies, I think of like American Pie and that sort of thing. But I think the reason why I like it so much is I am so deep into 80s culture and 80s music and 80s TV shows and all that stuff from a very early age that I just really, really enjoy watching a movie that was made in the 80s and they're referencing 80s stuff all the damn time that it just really made me happy. And with the music was awesome in this, and that's just because I listen to a lot of 80s music because I'm like, I know that song, I know that song, I know that song, I know that song. Wait a minute, I don't know that song, but I really like that song. And the song that they were referencing that I didn't know was Somebody's Baby. And let me tell you, after editing this for the past week, that song, I've looked it up and I've listened to it and now it's stuck in my head. So I've got an earworm in my head for that song right now. And it's still going on to this moment. And it's been like, I don't know, 7, 8 days or something like that. So since I've edited it and stuff like that because I've been editing throughout the week, but still, um, right now that is the song I'm listening to like most of all. That's the first song that I want to hear when I'm, working or working on stuff when I'm not paying attention to audio. But anyway, back to this. I think I resonate with um Mark Ratner a lot. I really like the name Mark Ratner. I was a little bit disappointed that it wasn't in reference to the band Rat because that would have been awesome because I would like Rat as well. Um, so that was very, very awesome. Um, and that sort of thing. But Rat just reminds me a lot of me in the way that I was, around uh girls and stuff like that at the time, and just so nervous to talk to him that I didn't know how to, do a cold approach and, that sort of thing. So Mark just reminds me a lot of me. I was an A and B student. I wasn't nothing like Spicoli was, although I will say that I used to chew gum in high school a lot. And what I would do is I would have 2 or 3 packs. I would take them to school with me every day. And if I ran into a teacher like Mr. Hand, I would basically spit the gum out, but then go back for another piece. As soon as I either passed that teacher in the hallway or if I had their class, I would spit it out. And then after their class, I would just give me another piece. That's how you get around that. Because for me, chewing gum was an escape mechanism from what was going on in school. And I was an A and B student, but at times, I just didn't care to be there, even though I went and did very well in my classes and stuff. Spicoli, I like him. I like what he did with the money at the end. He went to go to a um, concert, which I forget which concert, um, but it's in the reaction. Uh, but I like what he did, and I don't think he regretted a second of it because I would not regret a second of it either. I've actually spent some money of my own to go see uh, Kiss and Motley Crue and wanted to go see Def Leppard a couple years ago, but I didn't actually get the tickets to go see them. I really like this music, just because I listen to it all the time, and stuff that they were referencing it, I know because again, I'm just so deep within 80s culture that it just resonates with me. Now, if you take something like another movie another movie like this, I'm not gonna relate to it as strongly, and I'm not gonna like it as much because again, it's just not my cup of tea. But also, what surprised me about this is that it was directed by um, a female director, Amy. I forget her last name, but Amy did a good job, and there's not a lot of female directors. Even to this day, there's not a lot of female directors. I don't know if this movie was popular when it first came out, or if it just became popular because of pop culture and that sort of thing. We're designed to hate Mike Damone, which is interesting. We're made to hate him, and I I really yeah, I didn't like him and that sort of thing. So it accomplished its goal. And to find out that he was selling Ozzy Osbourne tickets, which I would really want to go to an Ozzy Osbourne concert um before it's too late. He's the one that has the confidence, the smoothness, the swagness, or that's what Rat sees anyway, is he's just so confident that he just does not care, and that's kind of, a good thing and a bad thing. But after a while, Mike just got sick of Rat's, constant complaining and stuff like that. So it's understandable, yet I'm not sure exactly what that relationship is there. I would like to know more about that relationship and um, how it kind of formed and that sort of thing. Not too much to say about the moan because again, he just had the confidence to do whatever he wanted to do and wasn't afraid to uh, do anything that he wanted to do. That was pretty smart of Spicoli to blame it on Lincoln, which I didn't know at the time if Lincoln came out in the 80s or not. I guess I guess not because when I looked it up it was the 1990s, but anyway, I was thinking maybe it was either um Lincoln the president, which he would have already been killed, or it would have been Lincoln the Rock Band, but I didn't realize it was another high school. But it was smart of Spicoli to blame the high school for trashing the car, to be honest with you. I didn't think Spicoli would have been that smart to do that. Now, to be honest, although they do say that even a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then, so who knows? Maybe this was one of those moments where he was bright enough to realize, hey, we could actually blame it on Lincoln unless it was the little brother. So, yeah, it was very interesting to see that. I really liked Mr. Hand um, because all he wants his people to do, all he wants his students to do is to do the work, and I like that. I mean, you do the work, you get the grade, and life moves on. And I like teachers like that. I really do. I like teachers like Mr. Hand and stuff like that. Even though what I just said previously about chewing gum and all that, I really do respect teachers that are, very straightforward, very honest, very, if you do the work, this is the grade you're gonna get type of teachers because you know where you stand with them. It's not it's not fun and games, although and stuff like that. There's actually a serious side to teachers like that, and I really do like that and respect that a lot about teachers and stuff like that. Um, you don't waste my time, I don't waste your time, and you have your own time. Basically, you will make sure that you have time to, you know, goof off and be a kid or do whatever you want to do, as long as you respect me and you respect me and I respect you and that sort of thing. As long as you put in the work, I'll make sure that you have time to play. But I do like Mr. Hanson's saying, which is everyone on dope or believes that everyone's still on dope? And I like how it was shot at the end there at the end where it was underlined 3 times and highlighted and well not highlighted, but you guys just know what I mean. But yeah, I really like Mr. Hand a lot. So Brad, I did not care for Brad that much. I did not care for Brad that much. He was very minor and had a crush on Linda, I believe, which is where that famous scene comes from. Um, which I didn't know that was his, I didn't know that was the context of that scene when that scene came up. But it does actually make sense now with the context I do have. And Brad to me just seems very cocky and very self-assured, which you need to be, but cocky is not one of them. Which he was gonna break up with his girlfriend because he had all his ducks in a row. According to him, he had all his ducks in a row, and he felt like his previous girlfriend was holding him back, which I don't agree with at all. I don't agree with his mindset, but whatever makes you happy is what makes you happy, and that's the main point I want to take away from this is it's okay to be, to be working at a restaurant job and, do that stuff if that's what makes you happy. I think with Brad, there's some underlying issues with Brad that we will never know and we will never under understand and never get to see. I like Stacy. Stacy was kind of cool and that sort of thing. And we followed her through most of the movie because it's about her experience and stuff like that. But I do not agree with some of her actions. Despite all appearances, Stacy does seem to be fast. Um, which is interesting because she's brand new to that world and decide that she wants to explore and stuff, and yet she's that fast. I can't really speak to that because I've not experienced that being, being a female and that sort of thing. Just if I was in her shoes, I would not want to be, I would not be eager to jump into the stuff that she's doing when she's that inexperienced at doing it. And maybe that's why she wants to be that fast. It's nice to see that she basically gave Mark Ratner another chance. It was all due to Mark's confidence that the way things happened, the way they happened. And and that's okay. But communication is key here. You need to talk to Mark about what happened. That way you guys are on the same page. I get it. I was mad for, I'm mad for the both of us that he basically excused himself from the situation, but it was just due to nerves. It had nothing to do with Stacy. It was just his confidence level. And if he had explained ahead of time, I think maybe Stacy would have had it in her to say, it's okay, you know, this is my first time too, that sort of thing. I mean, other than the stereo salesman, she's new at this too. It's a new experience for her, pretty much. Because Mark is like only the second guy that she went out with. So maybe. Um, and I'm glad to see that at the end she gave him another chance. To say the very least. So I was, very happy to see that. Um, I think Mike got what he deserved. I think Spicoli is just living life the way he wants to live it. I think Mr. Hand to this day still thinks people are on dope. Other thing I want to touch on real quick doesn't have to do anything with characters or anything like that, but I do believe as long as you have the parents' permission, a teacher could show up at your house at midnight or whenever Mr. Hand showed up at Spicoli's door. And it was nice that they had, a mutual understanding at the end of it. But yeah, it was very, very interesting to say the very least. To see that because I thought maybe it would be breaking a few laws or at least a few rules. But then I just sat down and thought about it. I'm like, no, I don't think it would unless Mr. Hand didn't have permission ahead of time to go see Mr. Spicoli. I don't know what to call it. At the end, basically, when they're showing us, what they all did after basically filming this and what happened in the what happened after this portion. So it's like, you know, Spicoli went and saw a concert. Um, Mike got busted for selling Ozzy Osbourne tickets. Stacy and Ratner have not gone all the way yet. That sort of thing. It reminded me a lot of the ending of Van Halen's Hot for Teacher music video. If you guys have not seen that music video, you guys should check it out. But it reminded me a lot of that. And that music video, although it is freeze frame, in this movie is not. It just reminded me of the Hopper Teacher music video, which is very, very awesome. I like that music video a lot. So if you guys have not checked uh, check out the music video, check out some of the bands that I had mentioned. All right, guys, I think that covers everything I wanted to cover. If there's something that I missed that you would want my thoughts on, just let me know down in the comments below. I will do my best to try and respond to your questions or comments if there's actually a thing that you want me to answer, and that sort of thing. With that being said, guys, do consider commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you, guys.